the Juice Hip Hop Festival, Jolieba's goal as a featured choreographer is to not only share her art as a means of entertainment, but also to use it as a vehicle for education.
So tonight I choreographed a piece called Awaken 2, and the styles I used are locking, which is funk styles, and capoeira, which is an Afro-Brazilian martial art. And I also have two co-choreographers, Philip Haile and Keima, and they helped out with the capoeira section. As an artist, an arts activist, that I do have that I have a responsibility, that I'm honored to have this responsibility, and I have a privilege, and I have this platform to go and not only entertain, but to perhaps move somebody and to say something. And really, what inspired me is just working together with all my dancers, my performers who come from different backgrounds, international backgrounds, from Japan to Israel to Ethiopia to the United States. And what brings us together and what creates that unity is our art that we're all passionate about.
Jolieba's piece is actually locking and capoeira. Locking is a part of funk styles, but often gets misplaced under hip-hop.
Yeah, so locking, it goes under funk styles, and it was created during the funk era in the 70s by Don Campbell. And I think when we look at dance, we also have to look at the context and where it comes from, and the music. What's inspiring the movement is the music and the place and the time. So funk, to me, funk music was in response to, or the ideas kind of went along with this like soul movement and regaining this sense of pride, or the civil rights movement or the Black Power movement. So funk is a style that I trained from. I learned from Sugar Pop. He's a member of the Electric Boogaloos. And then with capoeira, it's an Afro-Brazilian martial art that came to Brazil from Angola during slavery, and it was used as a form of resistance. And the martial art, it was disguised as a dance because it was illegal to practice any martial art or for slaves to defend themselves. So they kind of, used this as a dance, and were able to be very successful. And now these two art forms, these two cultures are practiced by all people all around the world. I started dancing when I was a young girl, and I've always loved dance. And I had a teacher, Annie Rosenthal-Parr, who's a modern teacher. And I mentored under her. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, and applied to UCLA, went through the World Arts and Cultures program. And really, when I was at UCLA, I knew that this was the path that I wanted to take. And I'm so blessed for the teachers that I had there, the choreographers that I got to work with, Joe Good and Rennie Harris and Germaine Agoni, just kind of this whole wealth of information and from different art forms. From modern dance, like I was saying, to West African, to hip-hop. So that was really kind of reopened my eyes to the possibilities of dance.
Do you have any advice, I would say, for dancers or choreographers that are starting out?
I would say humble yourself and, take classes from teachers that, teach more than just choreography. Learn something about the art form.
Today you can find locking and capoeira all over the world. And what do they have in common? They uplift, empower, instill a sense of pride, and provide hope to everyone.